Hello everyone, welcome to the Financial Intelligence Parent-Child Training Camp. The training camp offers 24 courses, which are known as the world's most amazing 24 financial intelligence courses by my financial intelligence mentor, Master Zhou Wenqiang. Here, you can learn valuable financial intelligence knowledge and practical skills worth hundreds of thousands of yuan. Today is the first lesson of the training camp, titled The Rich Don't Work for Money. Rich Dad, Poor Dad is a book that changed Master Zhou's destiny, transforming him from a poor boy into a financially free individual. Master Zhou first read the Rich Dad series as an e-book on his computer in 2005. At that time, he was selling MP3s at the Luoyang Century Computer City. While downloading lyrics for customers, he stumbled upon an e-book by chance. And then the author of the book said, "I have two fathers, one poor and one rich." At that time, Master Zhou thought, does this person have mental illness? How can he have two fathers? After finishing the book, Master Zhou really had a feeling. Do you know what that feeling is? It is like carrying a blood void to avenge your father, but being knocked off a cliff by the enemy. When you are about to die, you suddenly find a martial arts secret book. That was the feeling at that time. Master Zhou didn't know the author of this book was Robert Kiyosaki, and he didn't know if this book existed or not, because the computer he used at work couldn't access the internet. It was used to download MP3 lyrics for customers. The book was not a file at that time, but just a TXT document. Master Zhou was very curious and eager to change his destiny, so he went home. After returning home, he found his best friend Hao Hetao, a classmate from Fangyuan Computer School. Master Zhou told his classmate about a book that was amazing and could make him a billionaire, saying that he had to find it. He asked where to buy books in Hui County. Master Zhou's classmate took him there. Where did they go? They went to the Xinhua bookstore in the Hui County. After searching for a while in the bookstore, they finally found a copy of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It was very thin, and Master Zhou remembered that it was very thin at the beginning and sold for nearly 48 yuan. At that time, Master Zhou was embarrassed because he was in debt with a net worth of negative 200,000 yuan. So Master Zhou couldn't afford to buy them at that time. He found out that there were not just one book, but 4 books about Rich Dad series. The first one was Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the second one was Rich Dad's Guide to Financial Freedom, and the third one was Rich Dad's Investment Guide, and the fourth one was Rich Dad's Rich Kid, Smart Kid. If he bought all 4 books, it would cost more than 200 yuan. Master Zhou hesitated. Truly, he was short of money, so he walked out of the bookstore and lingered around reluctantly. He asked if there were any used book available. Even if a used one would be fine. Then Mr. Hao took Master Zhou to a street store, and there Master Zhou spotted it at first sight. Oh my, it was like seeing a pretty girl, you know? This book, at first glance, Master Zhou knew it was a pirated copy, a 4-in-1 version that combined all 4 books of Rich Dad series mentioned before into one. After purchasing it, Master Zhou wrote, "Purchased in Hui County, August 2005," inside the book. If you flip through it, you will find the text is extremely small, densely packed, and filled with typos. Yet, Master Zhou has flipped through this book dozens of times. Imagine a 17-year-old boy filled with dreams living in a dingy rented room in Luoyang, Zhengzhou, Shenzhen, Guangzhou, and Beijing. Wherever he encountered difficulties and setbacks in his work, he would turn to this book. This book was Mr. Zhou's belief, his faith, and his guiding light. Truly, Master Zhou's fate was changed by this book. Before studying financial intelligence, Master Zhou had no dreams. His thoughts at that time were simply to study hard and find a good job, or learn a skill and find a good job. The first path was unworkable due to his father's bankruptcy and the lack of funds to pay for tuition. The second path was to learn a skill and find a good job. Master Zhou's mother told him that car repair was popular at that time, so she sent him to repair shop to learn car repair, electrical welding, and tire repair. After 3 months of learning, he didn't earn any money, didn't master the skills, and was bullied. Later, his mother suggested that he become a chef, thinking that even if he was poor, he wouldn't starve. So, Master Zhou went to work as a cook, making Henan stewed noodles. However, he didn't master that either. After that, he went to a factory to learn how to operate lathes, sewing machines, grinding machines, and milling machines, but still didn't master any of them. After more than half a year of back and forth, he didn't earn any money. Later, Master Zhou's mother said that it seemed he was too stupid and should go to the construction site. So Master Zhou followed his brother-in-law to the construction site and worked as a steel fixer. He fixed steel, repaired bridges and roads, and built houses. After working for a year, he earned 450 yuan. At 14 years old, a normal person should be in the third year of junior high school. However, Master Zhou worked at the construction site for a year. In the second year, he followed his brother to install high-voltage lines. He worked at the construction site for another year. During that year, he earned 17 yuan a day and made 4,300 yuan in total. At that time, Master Zhou didn't know how to read books. He did read, but only things like story time and Youth Digest. However, Master Zhou suddenly had an idea that why are the poor poor? The poor earn money by selling their physical strength, relying on what is below their necks. Why are the rich rich? The rich earn money with what is above their necks. So at that time, Master Zhou told himself that he would never work on the construction site again. He wanted to use his earned money to learn. After returning home, he had two choices. Master Zhou loved performing and wanted to be a big star. At that time, F4 was all the rage around the world. Master Zhou said to his mother, "Why don't I go and learn acting? I'm handsome. What if I become famous?" But then Master Zhou thought this dream was too unrealistic and unreliable. Later, on the 23rd day of the 12th lunar month, when the minor New Year was approaching, there was a rural fair. At the fair, Master Zhou saw a group of people dressed in suits and ties, handing out flyers. Master Zhou took one of the flyers and was immediately struck by the first sentence. Learning changes destiny, and knowledge transforms life. After reading the flyer, he learned that it was about learning computer skills, such as assembling computers, web design, image editing using Photoshop, and 3D modeling with 3D Max. Master Zhou told his mother that he wanted to attend the course. When asked about tuition, Master Zhou replied that it was 4,300 yuan. His mother said, "What if you can't learn it? What if you can't find a job after learning? Don't go. Just work hard on the construction site. Earn more than 10,000 yuan in 2 years. Fix the house. Earn tens of thousands in a few more years. And we'll find a wife for you." Master Zhou said he didn't want to live such a life. He wanted to start a business, be a boss, and change the fate of his family. His mother said that if his father hadn't had that idea years ago, their family would be fine now. His mother said that She had already asked someone to calculate his fate, and Master Zhou was destined to be a male worker on the construction site, marry a female worker, and have a child who would also be a worker. At that time, Master Zhou was really filial and never talked back to his mother since childhood. But this time, Master Zhou talked back. He told his mother that if he didn't strive for his dream in his life, he would hate himself and also hate his mother. If he learned nothing from the 4,300 yuan, Master Zhou would accept it. He had come to and struggled in this world, and he didn't regret it. When Master Zhou was young, at least he chased his dream, and he was also a dream chaser. Master Zhou also worked hard during the year he studied at the computer school. He studied during the day and worked as a network administrator at night because he was penniless after paying the tuition. Later, after finishing his studies, Master Zhou didn't need to work on the construction site anymore. He went to the Century Computer City in Luoyang and found an IT job. While selling MP3s and downloading lyrics for customers, he came across this book. This book was the first time that Master Zhou heard about financial intelligence. It opened his eyes to the existence of a third and fourth path in life, beyond just studying hard, finding a job, or learning a skill to secure employment. There is a third path of starting a business and becoming an entrepreneur, and the fourth path of investing and becoming an investor. Master Zhou was truly amazed and enlightened. Finally, he had heard the term financial intelligence. We have all heard of IQ and EQ, but we had never heard of financial intelligence. Intelligence quotient makes you smart but not wealthy. Emotional quotient teaches you how to work for money and become a slave to it. Only financial intelligence quotient can make you the master of money. Therefore, after Master Zhou began to study financial quotient, his entire mindset changed. Every day, Master Zhou's mind was filled with thoughts of how to start a business and become an entrepreneur, and how to invest and become an investor. Master Zhou spent 10 years practicing all the books in the Rich Dad series, repeatedly reading every book written by Robert Kiyosaki. When Master Zhou learned that Robert Kiyosaki was teaching in China, he made the decision to attend the class, even if it meant using his credit card and borrowing money. Therefore, Master Zhou has achieved everything he has today.